and good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It's Wednesday, we're halfway done with the week. Although then again, for some, since it was Labor Day, some of us actually effectively started this week. I was not ready. I could honestly use the entire week off, if you ask me. But we've kind of been playing a little too much Overwatch, in my opinion. I think with how many games we have access to in the world, I kind of want to play a couple of games I used to play when I was a kid. I actually still own to this day, a couple of NES games. Now, you probably heard of Tiny Toon Adventures, and I'm kind of torn. What do you want me to start with? Do you want me to start with Trog? Or do you want me to start with Tiny Toon Adventures? They're both Nintendo games. I'll actually let you choose, Michael, since you're here. How you doing? Hopefully your day is going well. Sorry, just finished dinner there. Trog? Alrighty. Are you familiar with Trog? I have to ask. I'm honestly curious. Okay, then let's turn on the game audio. Let's switch it over to the emulator, and let's get this show on the road here. Let's see. Does this have? No, that does not. Give me 1 second. Let me open up the folder here. T is for Tenmar, and that's all the games we're gonna play tonight. They start with T. And apparently the Nintendo system did not have many. And Trog, here we are. No, you haven't? Well, this is actually a game by Acclaim, of all people. Licensed from Midway, it actually used to also be an arcade game as well. It's a very simple game if you actually... This is definitely a game, you know, a lot of arcade games were being ported over, and I completely forgot about this actually for a while. NES conversion by Visual Concepts. Interesting. I'll have to look them up. It's a very simple game. I mean, very simple. Because it is literally a port. So I believe it's been a very, very long time, so if anything, this difficulty here just simply says, you know, you get a level bonus if you start at a higher island level, but we're just going to start from the beginning. I think that'd be nice to just kind of show the basics here. It doesn't actually make the game more difficult. The game progresses in difficulty regardless. And of course, these games are all about score. So, we play as a dinosaur. And we're collecting eggs. That is literally the sum of this game. And these little Cyclop cavemen here are Trogs. Now, the first time I already picked up was a horseshoe. And you can punch them and send them off screen, get us a couple more points. Oh. Let's not die. Any flowers you pick up also increase your speed dramatically if you collect 3 of them at once like that. You can also slow yourself down with the mushroom. And your job, like many other games, is to collect an egg. And once you collect all the eggs, you head on home. And our little dinosaur's name is Bloop. I always love playing 2-player, but for the sake of emulators and for the sake of not destroying my setup here, let's just play as Bloop. So this is actually one, so as you notice, the second island we're already at. Let's grab this flower, and grab a pineapple. We're a T-Rex now. T-Rex makes you invulnerable, and every Trog you eat is on a multiplier. And you're a T-Rex for a good while. Yes, this is a game of eggs. I should have actually put this on the list for John to play. But I didn't. I was thinking of many other... Duh! Don't worry, the cavemen get a lot faster. A lot faster in this game. I think there's 50 levels on the NES version. You know, if you've ever played games like this, you know, I really enjoyed games like this. Games like Clue Clue Land. Clue Clue Land was a lot harder to control. And yes, you can attack multiples at once. The horseshoe actually gives you invulnerability, so I actually don't have to worry about any of these Trogs for a while. One of my other favorite things... Oh yeah, that's right, there's the Ice Cube. Let's actually try and grab that. A lot of power-ups. Ice Cube. Freezes them. I also love the music in this game, too. You can also throw yourself off the edge. And there are plenty of ways to die, so you can fall in the tar pits, you can get knocked out by the Trogs, you can fall off the edge of the stage. Yes, you can fall off the edge of the stage. So this is where expert level starts here. And there are warps, if I remember correctly, as well. So now the Trogs have clubs. All it takes is one good whack and you're dead as a Trog. Oh yes, right, they can now create pits with the, They can create pits. That is what I wanted to say. Let's just get rid of one. That is an ice cube on top. I could have sworn those... There's a warp. This is very 80s. Oh, that's right. Every so often there's a bonus level. And you just... This is a Trog feast. So 25 seconds. It's a bonus stage. Do as well as you can. I think there actually is a physical limit to the Trogs you can eat. So you don't actually run out. Because they're all only worth 10,000. I don't think I'm gonna get them. Nope, I might. Come on. No! Don't run. I missed one. Oh well. Oh. And so every so often, every level, the Trogs get an idea. Trying to think how to kill Bloop and Spike. Spike is 2-player. Think Bloop and Pizza. So now if you notice, there's actually a level divider. And you also have a tamale. So now Bloop can actually turn Trogs into... Ooh, can I? I don't think I... Can I? Oh no, I can. Okay. I'm coming for you, Trogs. But how's your night been, though, Michael? And... Okay, good. It's on our side. And the Trogs can kill themselves by walking into the fire. It's very hilarious. And if you look on the top screen there, that's how many, those dots there are how many lives you have. And if you notice, that was an introduction to teleporters, so... I'm just gonna grab that pineapple right away. Gonna grab that flower as well. That... Oh, doesn't matter. So, the teleporters, if you notice, has a shape, and depending on what shape you get on to, go into, you'll come out of that teleporter. So... From that egg. It's been a long time since I played this. Go Pod? Go Pod. Oh! I was not paying attention. Unfortunately now I have to wait. And the Trog kills himself. You can actually just point in direction and go. Kill you. Get the... Oh no! No! Bad luck like that happens. Right. Get out of here. That's unfortunate. Caught between two tar pits, and because this is a grid-based game, you'll end up in one of them regardless. Oh my god, all of them are here. Get out of here! Gotta to eat the mushroom. Okay. You can also thankfully fire your tamale through. They always give you plenty of little power-ups and such. We're actually coming out here. No, do not kill me, Trog. I've already wasted 2 lives. Gonna have to eat another mushroom. I gotta go all the way over to the other side as slow as possible. Alright, so we're almost done. Your Go Pod. Oh, thank goodness, got an extra life. They love giving you a lot of extra lives at the start, but then it just kind of peters out. Oh no! And this was the introduction to wheels. You can kill the wheels. And the wheels do turn you into street pizza. This is actually probably what they're... If you're thinking of anything else aside from pizza cooking, and there's a portal. Alright, I'm taking it. I wonder if I could beat this game. Warps always move you ahead 3 levels, too. Diamond Mine! I should have grabbed that flower. Yeah, I'm not gonna get this. Yeah, I messed up at the start. You can pick up all of them solo, but this is obviously intended to be a 2-player game. Oh, and the Trogs have a new idea. I actually really like this game because it's actually very difficult. It's really, really difficult, especially as you get higher and higher. So now they're jumping. They now have learned spring technology. Thankfully, as have I. So what happens, it'll actually launch you to the other side of the stage. And if they do jump on you, you are dead. I'm gonna grab that horseshoe. I don't trust... This is... I definitely run into a lot of bad luck. They can make long hops, short hops. And the horseshoes, unfortunately, don't last as long as the game progresses. Thankfully, those guys only take 1 hit. They're not as sturdy as their brothers. Dynamite! This is a game Chugga might enjoy. You know, it's funny, I was actually thinking of this game here, and it's like, why not submit this as like an arcade pit challenge of sorts? Oh, that actually would be good. Like, eat all 15 Trogs. Oh my god! Ah. Squished. Oh well. Oh! Get me out of here. This is a really good game. I never actually really got to play this in the arcade, but when I rented it one time on the NES, like me, my cousin, brother, we got obsessed with this game. Oh my goodness. Oh, please give me that invulnerability, please. So what do you think of the game? Munch. Do I just go home? Munch. Oh, that's right, the jumpers are worth twice as much, so they do actually have a 2x multiplier. So I think we're about halfway. Oh, thank goodness, we're finally back to the cavemen. And if you notice, like, all the flowers and such are gone, too. No. One of my other favorite things to do, it's really difficult to do, because you'll end up, I always ended up killing myself. You can actually throw them off the edge. Oh, praise be the pineapple. Come on, you can get it. So if you are playing multiplayer, what actually happens is... If you're playing multiplayer, what happens is if you join in the middle of a game, you know, say 2-player picks up the controller and joins on in, all the eggs become multicolored. So any, you know, Spike and Blue can pick up either egg. But when, you know, but afterwards, or if they, you know, join in at the same time, you'll be given, there you go, that's actually how you do it. If you also notice, these guys are moving faster than I am. Damn it, no! Don't. Oh! Oh, I'll never get old. Whew, that was close. If you definitely want to learn how to button mash, this is a game that'll teach you how to do that, that's for certain. And if you notice, now everything, yes, the wheels actually can run them over too. So they're really now throwing pretty much everything at you. Don't squish me! Get out of here! So things start to get really chaotic now. I think we're halfway done now. Maybe it was 40. Yo, give me that pineapple. Get out of here, you two. You know, after all these years, I still haven't thought of, like, a good strategy. You can't eat the wheels. The wheels are always 10,000, regardless. Thankfully, you can eat anything as a T-Rex. Where's the up? I was actually thinking of saving this game last. Oh, barbecue! So you can actually burn them all. Run for your lives, Trogs. Ah, they're too spread out. Unless, nope, they're too spread out. I'm short by 1 again. See, those I think would be good arcade pit challenges. Like, they're very short, but they're also very difficult. And that's what happens to you if you get clubbed by a Trog. You notice the level has restarted, but everything has gotten a lot more difficult. They even give you your flowers back. I'm actually surprised. Usually when I played when I was a kid, like, I only got to, like, level 20. I'm just gonna get that flower. I want the speed. And I'm rewarded with a pineapple! Come here. Oh, come on. Just grab the ones on the outside. So they see you, notice they're actually just Alright, I'll take it. You stop on a dime when you punch. That's another very important... Hey, cool, food. Oh yeah, that's right. If you ignore all hazards, so you actually jump over pits. Just gonna leave. This is actually about to end. However, if it's like in a corner, you know, like that tar pit at the very end there, you won't jump over it. It'll just stop you. And yes, they can fall into their own traps. I love that about this game. It's like, here, it's a game that's very tough but fair. Anything that can kill you can also kill the Trogs. Okay. I think if anything, the hardest part is if you go too fast, you can throw yourself off the edge. So this game is also, you are collaborating, but it's also a competition as well. Because it's to see who can actually get the eggs first. No! If you also notice, the 1-ups stop. Well, there goes my life. They can pretty much cheese you out of a life when they come out of those teleporters. Alright, where are they? Thank goodness it's at the start. Take the mushroom, go! The flowers also make you a lot faster now, too. I think, honestly, though, my most hated is the wheels. And if you are invulnerable, like I was, you can end up... I don't even think I want the... No! Get away from me! Okay. That's right, mushrooms slow you a lot. I forgot. Look how slow you move with just one mushroom now. Okay. We're back to normal speed. We're fine. Just run. Pineapple. Oh yeah, even the wheels can fall in the pits too. And tar pits too. You do get continues, thankfully. Wasn't fast enough. Hey, Ellen boy, how's it going? This game is Trog. It's a game, actually, that was originally released on the arcades, created by Acclaim, and then ported over to the Nintendo. So, this is a very much like a, I want to say puzzle game. Let's grab that. Okay. This is this is a 2-player game. It's a 4-player game in the arcade. I would probably recommend the arcade version over the NES game, but you can definitely have a lot of fun with the NES version. So, this is Bloop. He is our blue dinosaur. And he needs to collect all the eggs. The Trogs took all the eggs. And now they want to eat Spike and Bloop. Spike is the yellow dinosaur, or orange dinosaur, I should say. And it is a competitive game in which you want to collect your eggs first, and then leave actually leave. Wow. Okay, just stand there. I am fine with this. Just let me eat all of you. And once you collect all the eggs, you go for home. And you complete the level. It definitely borrows a lot from the core elements of what you expect from a Pac-Man game. But they actually give you the power to fight back and such. So you are still collecting everything on the stage. You caught this in a more hectic circumstances. I think there's about 50 islands you go through, collecting eggs. I'll actually get that pineapple before it disappears. Stop him. And the Trogs come up with various caveman-like tools to stop you, as well as the stage, like tar pits will appear. Okay, that's the exit. Honestly, if you have a friend around, you know, playing this on 2-player, you can't miss. You can have a lot of fun playing this game. Oh, another bonus wave. Trog Feast again. See, this would be another good arcade pit challenge. I just already screwed up. I should have gone for the flowers. A lot of RNG on this, although I think you'd probably give the person another couple tries. I just stopped myself. Yeah, I'm not winning this one. I only need 10. That's sad. I think there's like 20. Maybe 15. They do repeat their ideas. They just don't show the, animation until now. So you can burn yourself alive. Oh, that's right, they finally actually start including the bridge stage. So these yellow trogs here, they can basically create their own stage, and you can also trick them off the stage, because now they're just running so fast. It's a very fun comedic game. It was, you know, this was back when Acclaim actually had people who actually had decent ideas. I mean, yeah, sure, there was Bigfoot, and Bigfoot, it was Bigfoot. No! Eaten alive, yet again. Oh, there's mushrooms on both sides, that sucks. And a tar pit. Come on! Oh, thank good. Come on, tar pit, go away. Thank you. So this gets really hectic at the end here. No! Ah, I wasn't mashing fast enough. My button mashing game is weak right now. It's not that strong. Where is it? Oh, thank goodness. Catch you off guard. Draining lives. There only snowballs against you. Now there's only one bridge. Get away from me, you dang trogs. Oh, come on! No, I have to grab that flower. I've got to grab that flower. My button mashing game is not weak. I was surrounded from all sides. It was horrible. I think you get 2 continues in this game. So I've used 1, so I still got another. I think we can beat this game. Alright. Oh! Unless that happens. You know, I take it back. I don't think I've gotten better at this game. I think it's kind of stayed the same. The difficulty of this game just kind of says, hi. It's Trog. We don't get... It doesn't get any easier, even with age. What? Oh, I must have pressed left. Yes, you can fall off the bridge too, so it's not... There's no safety borders or anything like that. At least there's a flower there. So now you have to use the teleporter, the jump pads. And there's also the wheels. Alright, I got all of them. Hopefully that will... You're only invulnerable for a little bit, so something like that can't happen to you. So I usually avoid the jump pads. I think this will throw me over. Thank you. No! And that's why the game becomes a lot more difficult. Even the wheels can jump! How's the game audio? Is it too low, too high? It's probably too low. I'm just gonna eat the flower. Got those two. No, you do not! Grab that. Get launched over. It's that stun animation that kills you. Thankfully, those wheels have been doing my job. Please be on this side, thank you. Oh, that's right, the flowers now wear off, too. So, you super speed only lasts for so long as the closer you get to the end of the game. Oh, I think we're almost near the end. We are... Whoop. No! You do not get to eat me. You've eaten me enough. Damn it. Is this the end? I think it actually might be the end. Do I get... Yep, 2 continues. That is a shame. Well, since it's an emulator and it's not going to get saved. And there's Trog. Think I should try for it again? Try and actually beat it? Visual Concepts, that's who did the part. Like I said, if you can get a chance to actually play this game with a friend, I highly recommend it. It can get very frantic. I think we're very close to the end. Produced by Interplay, so Interplay was actually the developers. Alright, we'll try it again. But this time, we'll take a little shortcut. We'll just go straight to expert. Well, it doesn't skip many islands, but hey, you know, get a little bonus at the start. And that score matters. As anything games have taught you, points matter. I also like the music. I really should actually get the music. See, actually no, I already looked. I tried finding the music for this game. It doesn't exist anywhere, unfortunately. No, not that early. Not that early. Got this. I think if I don't know if there's a... Well, you know... I'm trying to remember if a warp actually will appear. Any warp? Any warp? Anyone? Bueller? No. No, Trogs are faster than me. Nope, we're just gonna go straight through. No warp. So I get to see level 5 and level 6. Ooh, pineapple. Yeah, you try clubbing this, buddy. He set up his own demise. We are going super fast, and I've got to be careful. Thankfully, we are now faster than the Trogs. It's kind of weird. This is a game that you can just kind of chill out to, but at the same time, you can also get those moments where, you know, it just becomes really, really tense. No, go away. But yeah, I think actually the bonuses would be good arcade pit challenges. Although I'm curious, although there is a bit of an RNG factor with the flowers. This is... That... Like, the level complete screen just screams out 80s. Alright. New plan. Spawn camping is a legitimate strategy. Don't you run! Nah, bad luck. Yeah, bad luck. I know it's doable to get them all, but how? You know, something tells me I'm wasting too much time getting the getting flowers. I should just go for them. You can skip these, but I just love these. Where the enemy is man. No, we don't want the mushroom. We want the flower. I'll take that. I'll take the horseshoe, though. I like invincibility. Also like the music. It's nice and chill. And it speeds up, too. I think... I've never seen... I think there is a limit on how many extra lives you can get through points. Like, there's a point where... Nope, we're not gonna give you any more lives. We'll just go this way. And my button mashing game is weak right now. No. I'll take that. Come to your doom. I've got to eat that. I gotta eat the mushroom first. Or I could just ignore everything. Alright, fine. Accidentally go up. That's another thing that always happens. Even the NES controller. Grab the egg. Oh, that was the warp. That was the warp stage. Oh well, I was way too close to the exit. We're going through more stages. And no, before you think about it, there actually is no, like, if you stay on a stage too long, you know, the game was very fair in its difficulty being like this. Let's do this. This should hopefully 2 Trogs. Be able to avoid them. Although I will say with an, if you get like a, what is it, turbo pad, games becomes a complete joke. Fat little dinos. Man, we used to be entertained by those shapes. Radical changing colors. Oh, I hate the wheels. Thank goodness they give you ice cubes. Give me those. Get out. No, I don't need a mushroom. Mushrooms are evil. The ice cubes also stop anything from spawning, which is why they never really appear that much in the later stages, because it was too powerful. I need to slow down. Have I been run over by a wheel yet? I've been squished, I've been eaten, and I've sank into tar pits. I haven't been burned yet. Thankfully, they do give you a good range. Oh, right, the wheels can bounce into each other and send each other off. Like that. I think that was... yeah, that was a wheel. Just gonna eat the mushroom. Don't eat the mushroom. Oh my god, I just realized. Now we have to get John to play this game. I just realized that. Don't eat the mushroom. Oh my god. I gotta get him to play this game now. No! Damn it. It only took me about 43 minutes to realize it. I'm not slow, honest. Oh yeah, the wheels can jump barriers too. No! Okay, I'll take it. I'm okay with staying alive. I'm okay with staying alive. Way to go. Diamond mine. Yeah, I think what I gotta do is, if I want to submit this as an arcade challenge, I have to put in a... I basically have to play this over and over again until a good layout happens where I know it can be beaten. And I have to give people, like, multiple tries. Oh, here's the springs now. I usually recommend not using the teleporters. Like, they do give you invulnerability, but they also do stun you. And a lot of the times you can end up getting just squished. Like, this is actually very smart level design. Like, here, we're going to give you just the horseshoe. You're just, you know, so you get to be invulnerable for a very short period of time. We turned into a robot. And that is why. I hate the... No! You do not get to squish me again. We have bled out too many lives already. It's unacceptable. But how's the volume? Is it too high, too low? I can never tell. Ah! I went for it and I paid the price. Stop. I have no idea where he's landing, but I can get a review at least. This... I'm getting that pineapple hell or high water. Okay. Okay, that's good. Didn't know if it was too low. It's always weird having to account for audio in games. We'll give this one more go, and if... Oh, come on! We'll give this one more go. This will be the, you know... If we game over here, I want to move on to Tiny Toon Adventures. Damn. Look how many points I'm getting. That's 80,000. Oh, thank God, that's right, they give you... I'm going for that ice cube. I know it won't help me much, but still. Removing any of these things off the field is good. And, of course, the horseshoe is on the other side of the battle. Got it! Do-do-do-do-do. You know, this actually would be a good versus challenge, too. Like a score attack mode. I was still disappointed at the Omegathon from PAX. I think those two people are playing intentionally playing badly. It's just so hard to see that. Oh, that's right, if the Trog lands in the home, they also die. I also think I was salty because, like, everyone was laughing at how terrible they were doing, and the mods were timing people out. I don't know why you would do that, because if you're going to show intentionally bad gameplay. I mean, there were people who were jerks, but it wasn't... No! No, you don't. If you're gonna show intentionally bad gameplay, you're gonna have people, like, just laughing at their expenses. No! Ah. I went for the pineapple. I regret my decision. Yeah, well, let's continue on. That's very unfortunate. Go for the pineapple only stays for so long. You kinda end up using the pineapple like, the power pill. Or the power pellets. Can't actually jump on over. A goodbye snack! Yum. That is what this is. I wonder if John actually has Trog, now that I think about it. Alright, I'm gonna grab that. I think the island stages here were my favorite. Like, they included the teleporters, they do have every, you know, they basically just, the game culminates here. Like, at level 20. Yum. It's like, they give you pineapples, they give you ice cubes, they give you everything. And the Trogs are killing each other like crazy, and shows you just how insane the game actually is. Like, since actually, speaking of Interplay, actually, apparently today they're selling their properties, which is surprising. I would kill for a modern-day Trog. It would probably make a really good mobile game, too. Oh, I hate you jumpers. I hate you jumpers. Oh, come on. How did that count? Go for the pineapple first. I want the points. Aw. Oh. Fine, don't give me the points. So yeah, you gotta, I guess, max 5 lives per continue. I remember just playing this game with my brother and cousin so often. Like, it was always about team, you know, it's always focused on teamwork. Oh yeah, that's right, you can also get them throw themselves off the edge. I get this one, maybe. I don't know, they're not, no, I'm not. Unless... Nope. Ah, they moved. Yeah. Trog smoked. 17. That's just insulting. Alright, here we go. Stage 23. It all goes downhill from here. Oh my! Give me that flower. I can see a lot of people having fun with a mobile version of this game. Or something like it. You can probably reskin it to be anything. Oh, thank goodness I had the flowers. Get me out of here. Give me that. Oh, I'm sorry. Whenever they throw themselves off the edge, it always makes me smile inside. Thank you for sacrificing yourself. No. Ah, thank goodness. That horseshoe will only last for so long now. Give me that horseshoe. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. No. I'm taking the mushroom. March of victory! But yeah, I remember together we were always able to beat this game. It still took us a lot of practice, though. Because there's so much RNG. Oh my god, I could see this game being like Pac-Man Versus 2. That would work so well. One person play the Trog. No! I meant to go right, not left. And enjoy your meal. Eat your hamburgers, Apollo. I do like these, I like the red ones the best, because they actually leave. I couldn't find it. I'm out of here. Everyone else is too persistent. Walk around you. And we'll go for the middle one. Hey, we got a flower. Didn't even mean to get a second flower. Oh, I gotta go make the distance. Oh, there's a warp! I am going for that warp instead. That is the answer. Get to level 29. I didn't even know there were warps at this level. It's been way too long. Wow. It's weird though with a game like this, like just even the smallest of obstacles makes a huge difference. Oh, you will not kill me today. Give me that firepower. No! I was turning. Firepower, you let me down. Oh, grab the egg. Oh, I was hoping to grab the tamale too. Okay. Use one continues so far, so I gotta go through 20 stages. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, thank you, Wheel. Wheel, thank you! No! I was hoping he'd go left. Pineapple, pineapple. Get me out of the islands. I love the islands, but at the same time, I also hate them. Oh, thank goodness. Payback. No escape from you. Oh, just throw yourselves at me, please. Oh my god, no, we're not gonna... Ah! I screwed up. You know, it's weird, as tight as the controls are on Nintendo, yeah, there are 15 Trogs you can eat. You know, I think I will actually some of these as challenges for Arcade Pit. I think these would be good challenges. Although, I think if I'm gonna give them the bonus stages, I've gotta rate them, like, difficulty 4. Because if you're doing it solo, it's impossible. I hate this. Nope. Okay, we're almost as fast as them. I thought I turned around. I gotta be careful with that. That's clearly the weakness. It's your frame animation in terms of turning around is inferior to their movement speed and attack. Where is it? It's on the left. I walked into that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat this now. I was really hoping. I would have those 2 lives would have carried me at least another 10 levels. Oh, down. We have no more continues. Oh, of course, the flowers are up there. I'm gonna grab that flower. No. Please, no. Hi. I don't know why they chose, like... Oh, I guess there's skulls of the Trogs up there. Oh, no! Alright. We're fine? We're fine! We're not fine. Just give me that flower. He only had 1 HP left. Oh no, I'm stuck on this side until that tar pit goes away. Yeah, we're not winning this. We are not going to win this. Huh, no one else is streaming tonight. It's a shame. Actually, no, I think K-Head's also streaming, now that I think about it. I don't know why... I think... No, I guess my Twitch Live is broken. Oh, no! Oh, thank goodness. Get away from me, you damn Trogs. I'm trying to live. Yeah, I'm not even getting any extra lives anymore. I think yeah, I guess you don't get any lives. Oh my god. Oh, I would have thrown myself off the edge there. Oh, I forgot! The angle you approach the jump pad matters. Probably second. No, actually, I did beat my own score. Well, at least I got that going for me, which is nice. Oh well, that's a shame. It happens. So that's Trog. That's our first game. I think I'm gonna stop because it actually has been an hour, and I think that's a good amount of time. So I highly recommend it. Give it a shot for yourself. It is very, very difficult. It is very, very difficult, and if you have a friend, you can make this a 2-player game. I highly recommend it because it's great. You can actually... The other thing that makes this game really great, and since it was an arcade game, you could knock the other dino out. So you could actually, basically kill the other dino. I recommend if you're going to do that, you do it on the, you play the arcade version, because obviously... unlimited lives in the arcade version versus compared to getting 2 continues in the in Trog. And I think they're shared continues. I can't remember if they are or not, but I would recommend if you're gonna do co-op, play the NES version. If you want to be a jerk, encourage your friends and play the arcade version. So I'm gonna close this here now for now. And we'll move on to our next game. Let me actually change the game here. Oh my god, there's so many different Tiny Toons games. I didn't even know about this. We're playing the original, though. We are playing the original. I think we'll just jump straight into it. I feel like I'm ready. After a long, hard fight fighting Trogs. I hate them so much. C-U-H-I... Tiny Toons, here you go. 1991, so Trog was from 1990, this is 1991. Is there a story? I wonder. There was a story. While Buster Bunny relaxes at home, Montana Max suddenly appears on the TV. Oh my god, I can't remember how Montana Max did his voice. You know, out of all characters, I wouldn't expect Babs to actually be kidnapped. Actually, no, then again, she has been in situations, like, of peril. This was such a good cartoon. This basically led to Animaniacs. I think John has actually played this, so you get choice of a partner here. Which partner do you want me to use, Michael? I love the music. The one on the right? Have you even watched... Let me ask this. Have you even watched Tiny Toon Adventures? I'm actually curious right now. No, you haven't? Have you watched Animaniacs? So, this is Furball here, we got plenty of time. So, Furball's special ability is, you know, he can actually hang onto walls. So, he can actually hug, he's basically your wall climber. Which is actually pretty innovative for the character. Like, each character gets a special ability that kind of matches their own. Fly down hills. Not really a couple episodes. Yeah, basically, during the early 90s, this was a time where Steven Spielberg really got into working on cartoons and such, and it all basically started with Tiny Toon Adventures, then led on to, you know, more other shows like Animaniacs, and which obviously spun off Pinky and the Brain, and Freakazoid. It was a good pick. I almost killed myself there. So the ball there, that'll actually change your character. We're actually collecting carrots here. Carrots are used, actually one thing you can do. Much like any Mario stage. You can just go on top of roofs. But we're gonna go in here. And I'm gonna see Hampton Pig. And the reason why you always want to go into Hampton's place... you can turn your carrots into 1-ups. I love that. That little touch there, showing like, hey, you can actually run and slide with all the characters. Like, just does something. So, like many other platformers, like this is actually, you know, it's an easy game. Well, actually, no, it's not really easy. Now that I think about it, I don't even think I've beaten this when I was a kid. So, every second stage, you'll end up actually going up against Elmira here. Now, if Elmira touches you, it's game over. You lose a life. So sometimes you'll do a couple times, and you want to wait for the exit to appear. So that's usually what happens in your, you know, stage 1, 2. So there's 3 stages per world that you go through. Our first boss area is a, well, it's a haunted house. So we have a heart, so we can actually take a hit. But there's not much that actually... Oop, let's not get hit. We actually want to keep our heart for the boss. Like, this is a game that has platforming elements, I would say, that's just as good as Mario. Like, I know that's strange to say, but it's actually it's true. Thankfully, we can go there. And you can just, you can hold down a button and run. Oop. Oh well. That's a shame. That's a problem then. Oh well. Can I make... No, I cannot. I should have learned my lesson. So usually in other stages, if you get to the boss stage, you actually cannot switch out your partner. Why not? Let's play Buster for a little bit. You know, this is back when Konami also made really, really good games. With you. So the game starts out very simple. I'm gonna grab that heart here. Oh no, that's the timeout clock. Everything's frozen. Oh. There. I love that slide. There we go, that's what I was supposed to do. So, we're just gonna wait here. Of course. Of course I still get hit. Yeah, that kind of jerks on that. I'm trying to remember what the keys were for. It's been a very, very long time since I played this game. So... I think it's rule of 3? Is it rule of 3? It's rule of 3. Okay. I think you get a key each time. Yep, you get a key. And that vulture there is dum-dum. There is actually a special event in this game as well. Because one of the things this game, this series did was, because it's Steven Spielberg. Alright, which partner do you want to pick next? So, yeah, let me actually tell you the characters' names. On the left, there's Plucky Duck. He has the power of flight, so he can fly a little bit long. There's Dizzy, who can spin and kill enemies just by walking. So he's a that's Dizzy the Tasmanian Devil. And Furball is on the right, and he's the cat that can actually let you climb walls and such. So Shirley advises Plucky Duck, but I'm gonna let the choice to you. I'm guessing you're probably away. I'm gonna go pick Plucky then. There's only so much time. There's no time to explain. So, this is the beach level. Oh, right, Yay for quicksand. Yay for quicksand. That's the ball. Yes, it is. Oh, that's right. Since Plucky Duck, he can actually attack underwater. I forgot about that. It's been so long. Well, that's why they advise Plucky Duck. Come on, get that carrot. I need more lives. Oh! Well, things like that about happen. Well, I have 60 lives, or 2 more lives now. Mind, get down, white crab. I think if you collect 100 carrots, you also get a one-up as well. Let's keep it plucky, because Buster's not a good swimmer. Let's go. Now with plenty of other carrots to grab here. What was it, 90? I think we got 99, maybe? One of them. Alright, let's see if we can actually stay alive this time. I think this is the heart. Alright, yes it is. And we instantly lose the heart. How lovely. That would definitely explain why she says Plucky Duck. Let's see, obligatory underwater stage. What's over here? Is there a heart? Please be a heart. There's a heart, thank goodness. In perfect formation. Oh, an extra life, nice. Oh, that's right, I could have killed these guys. I really do have to get the music for this game. It has been way too long since I played this game. I could not imagine playing... Because the one thing about this game is... You can only... Oh, okay, fine. Okay, good. That fish came closer. Anything else up here? Or you can't. Okay, good to know. I can't kill those things. Over here. Is this Hampton's house? Probably is. Yes, it is. Man, Konami, I miss when Konami made really, really good games. How many carrots do you have? Take your time, Michael. This is a pretty long game, actually, for a Nintendo game. Especially since it was made in 1991. No! Oh, at least we got the lives. Unfortunately, there's no checkpoints in this game. Oh wait, no. Let's get the heart. Be smart about this. Let's go this way. I could have sworn you were able to kill them. Oh, I think that actually... Ooh, that actually might be a heart! Are you a heart? I would love for you to be a heart. You're not a heart. I'm banning you. Thank goodness the ball can't actually go. Well, since Hampton's house is there, let's just go straight. Yeah, that's all it is. There we go. We're right at the end, too, of course. So it always happens. Lucky Duck is a very impatient person. And yeah, so what you need to do... I forgot how to do this. This is actually difficult. There. Need to make a short hop. I forgot about that. I think there's another underwater stage. Oh, that's right. It's the pirates. Oh my god. That's what this was. This game's Hammer Brothers. Because they would throw their swords. Can I? No, I know you can make that. Oh, I guess not. At least not anymore. I needed that other pirate. Because you can actually... Well, you were able to. This pirate would... Of course. Oh! The pirate actually jumped up. I think you're fine. Is that a heart? It is not. Ah! Well, that's not good. I like Buster, but Buster's so... There's no advantage to playing Buster in this game. Okay. I think this is the boss? Nope. Still going. Heart? Heart. Thank goodness. Oh, that's right. They start throwing these rats start throwing anvils. I think the rats were only in one stage. Look at that. You even have little details like that. Lean up against objects. You know, I think there was something in these barrels later on. Here's barrels, you can trust them. Oh, right. Forgot about that. Don't trust don't trust anything in this game. Really? Or that's right, the barrels would explode if you touch them. I can jump up? Alright. I'll take that. Fine. I meant to jump on them, but... Maybe it was Furball that could actually skip it. You just had to go through go through the stage. Let's actually... I'm gonna stick with Plucky. Yeah, let's just go forward. Let's stick with Buster. I also can't remember if Buster had any powers or anything. Maybe we should check the instruction booklet. There we go. Short hops included. That's weird for a kid's game. They definitely didn't, you know, treat you with kid gloves. Of course, always at the exit. I think there's a pirate? Yeah, the pirate. God, I can't even remember what you did against him. Ah, damn it. I had to go do the entire stage all over again. I'm actually trying to get used to actually beat this game. No! Not expecting him to be there. Switched up. Now I'm just playing sloppy. I should see if I can find the soundtrack for this game. What? Aw, oh, come on. I have an extra life. Well, you can just walk past all that. I know, like, you beat everyone just the same way. You just jump on them. It's actually making this situation where you can jump on them. That's difficult. Come on. You want to jump down? That works. Or not. There we go. Oh, that's right. A barrel comes. You can't just press down and jump down. And I jumped right into him. I am not doing well today. I don't know how I didn't jump on him. I'm actually confused on that one. Oh well. Did not expect him to throw a sword there for no reason. Can't believe this is only World 2 and I'm struggling. It really has been too long since I played this game. Should have killed him, actually, now that I think about it. Man. I keep making the same mistake. Well, the same fundamental mistake, I should say. Alright, come on. Can you turn on a dime? You can turn on a dime. What? No, I wanted you to... Fine, whatever. It works. How did I miss the platform? Oh! I need a new gamepad. I now realize why I'm not moving as fast as I used to. I've been needing... I definitely now... This actually does it. I need a new gamepad. Did I break my jump button, too? I don't know if I broke my jump button. Oh, I'm very lucky he didn't throw a sword at me. Alright, let's go that hard again. This is such a simple stage, too, and I'm struggling. This is actually terrible. I shouldn't have gone for it. I shouldn't have gone for that. Just wait for him to turn around, make room, and then let him throw. There we go. I can't beat this game. Oh, Tiny Toon Adventure. It's a game for children. It's easy. No, I'm still struggling even after all these years. Alright, there, that's one. Come on. Come on. Jump up here. There. Yeah, he literally just drops where he actually came from. There we go, finally. That only took forever. Doo-doo-doo. Will I beat this game, dum-dum? So who do you want me to bring, Shirley? I could use your help, actually. Please choose your partner. Please go with Dizzy. Alright. I don't mind using Dizzy. So instead of carrots, now we're collecting, pears? Thanks, Shirley. Thanks. I don't remember if the war continues in this game. I think there was. There were always continues back in the day. Killed by game over by a squirrel. Trying to remember what is the Roadrunner's name, as well as the Coyote's name. Let's go with Dizzy. So Dizzy can destroy actually those blocks, which is why Shirley actually recommended them. Okay, so wait, it's a hedgehog! Hello, little black hedgehog. You're dead. I think that's the heart? Yeah, that's the heart. Okay. You do want to be careful, though, because you can end up destroying platforms you want to use. And it definitely doesn't hurt to be patient. And this is where the game starts to be a real jerk. Oh my god, I just used that by accident. Oh, that's right, Dizzy can't run. I forgot, that's... Yeah, my controller's breaking. I need to buy a new controller. I forgot, since Dizzy's special is attached to his, to the B button, you can't actually run with Dizzy. That's the downside of Dizzy. Just gonna go... So if you don't pick Dizzy, what you actually can do, you can actually, just slide under them. Because your other characters can actually run. I don't want to deal with you. I'm just gonna start spinning early. Spin early, spin often. course, this makes platforming a little bit more difficult for me. Oh, apparently... Alright, that's fine. Those owls are evil.
Nope.
I remember, I think you can get shortcuts. Oh, that's right, they shot out bats! Oh, that's not good. Alright, that works. That isn't good. Oh, come on! Yeah, that's the ball. As much as I like you, Buster, I don't need you right now. Well, if you noticed, the actual door was all the way over here. I believe there was another... Was there another way? Oh no, that's for Hampton. Oh, why do you think that? Yeah, so you get for Dizzy, you get a Hampton. Okay. Alright. Give me those. Give me an extra life. I could use it. Badly. On your way. Oh, I guess you could jump through that. Oh. No. I'm not even gonna bother. Wait. Stay low to the ground. Oh, that was the ending. Okay. I'll take this type of platforming. I'm fine with this. Okay. Unfortunately, with Dizzy Spin, you can't actually stop Elmira.
Nope.
Lover of pets, lover of all animals. Killer of all animals as well. I love the little animations they also make if you hold down. Like while you're in midair. Yeah, I like how they made like the cave music also fit with like the haunted house. Oh, right. Oh, Dizzy was a terrible swimmer. I don't think even Dizzy can swim. I think he's defenseless underwater. Dizzy, get out of the water! Yeah, no, can't even. They did think of level diversity, so if you played Plucky, you could actually fly. Fortunately, that's something you can't actually destroy as Dizzy. Nope. I screwed that up. Maybe I wish I had Buster right now. 2, 3. Jump. I'm just gonna wait. Forget this. Oh, never mind. Didn't even need to do that. Oh, I could just start paying attention. That's one thing I can do. I think I can do that. Yeah, Dizzy can't spin underwater. He is completely helpless. Just keep holding up and jump, and you can jump out of the water. That's the best advice. This is the painful part, because Dizzy can't actually run. Okay. Oh, come on. What? I guess it takes a second for full power to go. We're not giving up. Either we hit 2 hours or we run out continues. I can't believe we gotta do the entire thing again. I remember there was a way to procus, like, well, I can't remember, actually. What am I thinking? No, don't kill me, squirrel. Give me Dizzy. I can use Dizzy right now. Bump, 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 bump. It's kind of weird. This game actually rewards you for doing well. Or punishes you for doing well. Okay. Good review. I don't even want to deal with getting the plant. Alrighty, I forgot about that. Oh, I need 60 carrots. Alright. I mean, can I? Nope. You literally need a running start. That's what I meant about Dizzy. You've got to be really careful with your platforming with him, because stuff like that will happen. Because you can end up destroying the blocks that actually hold you up. Which is really embarrassing. Or you could just miss your jump completely. That is another thing that could happen. Man, I am bad at this right now. And the worst part is I know it's me, it's not the game. Well, it could be the control pad. I have busted this control. I've used this controller way too long. They don't even give you enough stuff to actually do anything. Like that's what makes this level harder than normal. Yeah, just do your little dash. Killed Sonic again. It's very cathartic. I'm just gonna wait. There, that's how you do it. It's not that hard. Just ignore the squirrels. Jump on the squirrels, or jump on the hedgehogs. And keep moving. There we go. See, that wasn't so bad. I remember the event. It was a Star Wars event. But I can't remember how to actually do the, like, create the event. Does that give me Buster? It does give me Buster. I need to actually destroy all of you. I'm not going through this stage. Dizzy basically gives you a shortcut through this. And it's a very, very good shortcut. Please be a heart, thank goodness. No, keep away, bees. Done nothing to you. I need the lives. I need the life. I just realized that. I think he takes all of your... I think he takes all of your carrots. Oh, do you only take one of my carrot? Enough. Nope, he only takes 30 at a time. Right. Oh! Well, I'm not even gonna deal with that. Do not like this stage. I have been doing terrible. I can't believe I'm only on stage 3. There's 6 stages to this game, and the final one's actually really, really difficult. There's the exit. At least the Myra stage is actually easy. The other ones get really, really difficult.
Nope, nope.
Oh my god, I forgot about Wacky Land. Don't fall in the water, Dizzy. No, you can beat this, Dizzy. I know it's hard for me to believe and have faith in you, but seriously, come on, Dizzy, get your act together. I think we're down to our last continue already, too. I'm actually curious now. I want to risk a life doing this. Or risk a heart doing this. Of course, that's why you'd want Dizzy. I forgot Dizzy could spin through... Oh my god. Of course! It's the thing I forget to do. I can use his power. Well, that was a waste of lives. Alright. God, I remember the Tasmania cartoons. Those were weird. Like, in retrospect. Like, Taz was basically like a teenage brother. I already have a heart. Oh, that's right. Furball could actually climb above the wall, ceiling again. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I forgot about that. The Wolverine. Well, now I remember what I had to do. Now I remember who the boss of this stage was. I'm just not even gonna bother. Well, now I don't have a heart for the stage, because they don't give you one. Actually, wait, maybe they do. Oh no, they do. They give you one at the very end. You just have to go through the majority of the stage with it. There is a ball up there. But unfortunately, you can't reach it with Taz. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Not even gonna bother. This is... Alright, let's give it a shot. The worst part is you have to jump on him. What? Ah. Yeah, so I think if it's turning to the right, yeah. Up. It's gonna spawn to the left. There we go. And that's stage 3 done. Although we're out of continues, that's the part that's very unfortunate. Come on, give me the special event. I could use a special event. Nope, not gonna give it to me. And now we're in the city. Oh my god, I just remembered what the city was. Shirley, please tell me who I should be good. Please go with Furball. I had a feeling it was Furball. Actually, no, I had a feeling it was Dizzy. Why would I think Dizzy? The dogs throw stuff at you. There's cats and dogs working together, throwing everything at you. If you enjoy dodging projectiles, this is a stage for you. There's rats, cats, and dogs. Gimme. Okay, that's a heart. Oh, right, they throw it directly at you. Ah. Okay. I grab that. Give me Furball. Nope, can't. That's right. You can't even jump on the projectiles. That's the worst part. All right. Maybe if you had 99 carrots. Don't even want to risk it. Give me that heart. Thank you. Ah, of course the game would punish you for actually jumping on an enemy. Come on, I know you're there, dog. Dog, I know you're there. There. There's slow projectiles too, that's the worst part. Oh, god, how much of a pain this stage was. I don't even. I think I'm out of continues too. Unless, maybe. Nope, I still have continues. That's amazing. I thought I was out. I really hate how they spawn. The city is honestly my most hated level. There we go. Maybe you have. Nah, you can't. Oh, maybe they can give you unlimited continues. I could have sworn there was a limit. Alright, if you're gonna throw downwards, I'll take it. I actually just realized there's only been one sighting of Arnold right now. Walk casually, Buster. Don't even risk it. Enjoy the Tiny Toons theme song playing. It's a very good theme song. Of course. Wait for that one. Go. Jump back. Jump forward again. Ah, of course, whatever. I think Arnold's actually right here. Arnold, are you here? No, you're not here. Oh, we got past the first stage. That's what matters. And this is where I hate this stage with a passion. Now the female rats are showing up. Oh my god, I forgot they don't stop. Maybe that is Buster's actually talent, he's the fastest one. We're not dealing with two... Sorry, rat ladies. I like ya, but no. Damn it! There's a sign or something. So you can't stand on the barrels, because the barrels will explode. These cats throw trash cans at you. Please be a heart. It is a heart, but we're having trouble getting it. Oh, come on! That's such a weird sprite. Like when they jump behind the fence. Please be the exit soon. I can't take any more. Okay. Oh! Wait, I'm Furball. I'm Furball! I can cheat! I think I got an extra life from that, thankfully. Yes, I did. Now we're inside the bit. Alright, well, we'll make it work. And unfortunately, Sweet Pea is an enemy here, in this game. Sorry, Sweet Pea, you're an enemy. Oh, this is the worst idea they had for a stage. A scrolling vertical platform. Like, even Ice Climbers wasn't this mean. I always got, like, this and the pirate stage were the two stages I always got stuck on as a kid. Just be patient, take your time. Thank you. That is why I need that. Shoot. Oh. Ah! Damn it, Sweet Pea. Whatever. Just use Furball. Or not. Let's not use Furball. Let's actually just start the stage over unless we are in continues. I think there's gotta be a limit how many continues they give you, and you gotta start all over. Shame. Actually, this will be the last attempt. This is I'm calling it now. This is the last attempt. Because it is definitely gonna be past 10 when I finish. There's no Hampton either, I just noticed that. That heart. I really like this tag team mechanic too. It's a shame you don't see it that often. I mean, the last game I played that had a tag team component was, oh my god, it was Guillaume. Damn it! Well, I'm not gonna make this. Short of a miracle. Nope, you dog spawns too quickly. Alright, let's do this over again. Let's actually try and not die. I normally would stop for that, but I don't trust it. Stopping for that, though. Alright! I don't know why I did that. That was really dumb. Actually, wait, hang on a second. There actually might be a fix. I think... Buster, can you clear it? Nope, I'm committed. I am committed. I have the hops. I will have to persevere with the hops. Never mind, I don't have the hops. Yeah, so Buster's... Nope. Alright, nope, that was the last attempt. That was terrible. But this is actually a very difficult game. I honestly do recommend giving it a shot. It's a lot of fun. It's a very good platformer, and it has a very good difficulty. So, anyway, that's game over for me. We will not be continuing, and we will be stopping here, so... Once again, thank you very much for watching. I definitely recommend both Trog and Tiny Toon Adventures. They're both very good games. I should probably actually go back. You know what? We might just go back one night and just actually commit to actually beating both of them. Probably actually need the entire 2 hours just to beat both of them. But I had fun. Hopefully you enjoyed watching. But for now, you have yourselves a wonderful night. Take care.